It's ladies' night session
Ladies'
9.
night.
Feel like we've been
What's
doing
going
this
on?
Welcome, ladies. Welcome, Raw Baby, Judy B, Trina Bina. You already know we in the box, but respectfully, there's no squares here. So we're gonna get right into it. I feel like we got good questions
Let's get
for this
into it. Sis.
episode, this session. Trina Bina just came back from
DR.
Yes, DR. Tell us a little bit about that. What that was like.
Yeah, so I went to Mocha Fest, okay? Mocha Fest, I want to go back. So I keep hearing that Mocha Fest, Jamaica and Cancun is like the littest. So I'm gonna either do one of them destinations.
Mocha.
But y'all, if y'all single or in an open relationship, that's the place for y'all.
Okay, single.
It's a lot of balling
ready to
ass
make
niggas that you can probably get into, but
I like that.
they definitely was hounding and trying to fuck a lot. Okay, they was not playing with the girls. That's why I say it's good for like if you single or like in an open relationship, because there was a lot of people that had like their boyfriend and girlfriend in that was with the shits too. But they had like all the hottest DJs. DJ Quicksilver from here was there the whole weekend, and like other DJs from other radio stations that's hot. They was just rotating the DJ list. Amada from Love and Hip Hop was there. Football players was there. Like DJ Self from Love and Hip Hop was like it was lit. It was cool. Like I want to go back to the lit ones though. They be like Jamaica and Cancun is the ones. I'm like, well, I need to see what that's giving.
Okay.
But it's a good girls trip and it's a good couples thing too. Like you can go with your man too. Like I would go with my man.
I'm about to smash a bitch. I mean, she be trying to come in and fuck on me. Authorized.
But then you'll be surprised. Like then you'll be surprised because those type of bitches they not coming for the man. Bitch, she coming for you.
That's how sometimes.
I was about to say that a lot of the approach wasn't about. A lot of the ones that was in couples, a lot of the girls was jumping that shit off. Like I had one girl, like she was with her man, and she was coming at me hard. Like it was the girls that was like jumping off shit for the nigga.
They be more aggressive all the time.
I don't like aggressive women, so I would be very.
Girl, the girl that grabbed me up was aggressive. I was like, ooh, like, and she was from New York too, so you know New York people already aggressive. Girl, she bit me over, grabbed the back of my shortcut, girl, whispered in my ear, girl,
be rubbing on your thigh,
girl.
It's the echo.
I know I can hear it. Can y'all hear me? I can hear your echo too.
Okay, I don't hear it now. Okay, I think we good. I think we are.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, no echo.
Okay, we good. All right. Thank you for sharing. You heard the girl Trina Bina. If you want to have a good time, Mocha Fest. The videos and pictures look beautiful and lit. So I'm happy my sis had a good time.
I did. You can check out the Mocha Fest Instagram too. They have like all the parties and stuff.
That's lit. That's lit. Don't start the shenanigans early, okay? Don't start the shenanigans early.
Hey, Mo.
I'm just listening to what Trina's saying. I'm not.
One thing we can count on is for Bo to come in here and try to eat the girls up every time.
Yes, every time. Yeah. Shout out to Bo.
Supporter right there, okay?
Okay, shout out to Bo.
Every episode. I mean, every episode. Okay?
That's how it was with me. Bo is my motherfucking rider, yo. Like, when we was doing our shit, Bo was right there.
That's
right there, participating right there.
I'm here for a strong support system.
Okay.
So, all right, let's get into it. So, I changed this question a tad bit, but feel free to elaborate, y'all. But what are interesting fetishes? Like, what's something that you feel like, you know, we got the normal, typical foot fetish, blah, blah, blah. But like, what's something different or interesting that you've ran across?
That we like or that we heard of?
just interesting in general. Like anything, it could be something that's like gross or wow, or something that was like, that was different.
That new little PP shit, that golden shower shit.
Yeah, that's what I was
That
gonna
PP
say.
shit.
That.
Nah, negative.
Hell no.
I know.
Oh,
Me and this one nigga,
no.
listen, I ain't with all the fucking in the butt, but we have a little.
Yeah, that
segment
golden shower
every
shit
time-
is for the birds. There's
to
no
come back
way,
in.
no man could ever ask me. Breeding fetish.
Fellas.
I've never heard of that. Like,
I never neither.
What's a breeding fetish?
But they breeding.
with dogs
like
and shit.
mixed babies.
You
or
know
something?
another one that's kind of weird
Miss
to me
Baby.
is the one when the females be like breastfeeding, like with they breast milk, like grown ass people.
I never seen that.
I think that's super fucking weird.
Is that what that is?
I think that's weird.
I never seen that in my life.
Wow.
I guess
He
when
saying
You
that
know,
milk
people
up.
buy people like breast milk and shit like that
Yes.
for reasons other than for their baby.
Yeah, like the ones that when like late nights. I know, like I don't know nobody like that because that is kind of weird. But it's like, yeah, you a grown ass man, my nigga. You still drinking breast milk? Like, come on.
Put that shit in his milk. I mean, his cereal.
Basically, be nuts.
What?
Wait, but not actually.
So
getting
is it?
pregnant.
That's very
Wait.
interesting. So is it like?
Wait a minute. That's what
Is
the
it like
breeding
the fear
fetish
of you getting pregnant, or you just know that they not gonna get pregnant? Oh my god!
So you
have to,
okay?
like,
So you nutting in the person, but they not getting pregnant is basically what
But
she's
you're
saying.
nothing in the asshole. You're not nothing in the butt.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what.
And see,
Oh,
I don't even like
okay.
anal, so I wouldn't even know.
I don't think none of the girlies on the show be with the anal shit. You might be like,
I like thumb in the butt.
Thumb is okay.
I like thumb in the butt.
Sometimes, but even still, I just be like, no, that's not.
Nah, you can do that every
Not-
time. Ain't no sometimes, my nigga.
Not-
Every time, my nigga. When I know I'm ready to get you out of there, and I'm fucking, and I'm trying to boom, boom, and I'm like, all right, man, nigga, you been fucking me for too long. Turn me over because I'm ready to go to bed. I'm like, just go ahead. Go ahead, wet that little thumb up, bend me over, and it's over.
wet that little thumb up.
I can't really explain how anal makes me feel, but it just makes me feel some type of way.
Anal do make me feel some type of way. That's why I can only use the finger. I can only listen. I'm not gonna pass the finger.
I'm dead, man.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I'm a tense up.
Not make American anal.
Not make American anal again. Oh my god.
Bro, what?
Bro.
You prefer anal?
Wow, we're gonna have to get you on here. Who you know on here? Link up with them, and I'm thinking it's Raw, but like
I'm
link
thinking
up
it's
and
Raw,
like
too.
let's get you on here so we can talk about that. This person in the
I don't-
comment,
that's
Raw, say
possibly-
better.
No, that's possibly maybe somebody Bo know.
Oh, I just thought the name. I was like, is it a group? Is it a clique? Like, what's good in here? Okay, that's what's up. Anyway, we need to link.
I was about to ask the same question. Like, who you know?
It's
Let's
all
have an educational show because clearly I don't know shit.
That would be lit.
I'm out of the loop.
That would be
Oh,
lit.
she know Bo. Okay.
Okay. Let me
Shout
tell you
out to
something. That's what
Bo.
we're saying. Bo,
He bringing in
Bo be-
people on all
yeah,
that. That's right, Bo.
somebody got Bo on the damn
But I know
payroll.
somebody
Ain't me.
that prefers anal, like that's their real fetish. Like she's like, I do not really. She prefers that. Like that is her preference.
I'm not gonna say I'm scared.
I'm not
but it's just
surprised.
certain shit that I just
scared.
find disgusting.
I'm
That's
a
what you need
scared
by
ass
that.
gangster. My nigga, I am scared. Okay.
I'm a scared ass gangster.
Okay.
Period.
You said what? Yo, my mother
That's
tripping.
crazy.
Talk about something.
I'm not scared. I would try it with my mate. I would try it.
With my mate, yeah.
Some
I'm
shit
listen.
no,
As long as
but
we're
other
married,
things,
if
yes.
we're
I would
married,
try.
yeah, my nigga.
I think I would try almost anything at least once. That's my mindset. I said almost, not everything.
I said that. I was like, I
Almost.
want to try everything at least once. I did try that once. I didn't like it. I fucked with a girl once.
She said I tried
Yeah,
that
you
once.
gotta try it
That
again.
shit just ain't for me. I tried it. It was just like I feel
Just-
gross.
That's what they say. Just
He said just
breathe.
breathe,
They say
baby.
you supposed to breathe. Like they
That's
do say
it.
that. But it's
We
not
need to
even
get you
that
on
it
here.
hurt or anything. everything. It just does not feel good to me. Like I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know. Your ass supposed to be made for shit to come out of it, not stuff to go in it. You know, so I don't know. I just
We good on this? Any other interesting fetishes?
I don't know many for real.
I know somebody that like to spit in somebody's mouth.
That's another little trend that's nowadays too.
That's
Don't
old
spit in my
news.
mouth, my nigga.
I ain't messing with the spit. I probably gag. Oh, that's it.
Okay.
If that's your man, that's your husband. Look, hey, do what you need to do.
I mean, y'all
I'm
swapping
not
saliva
mad at
anyway.
Oh no.
I feel
You gotta
like
do it sexy. I heard this one
Like,
nigga say
don't-
the way you gotta do
Like,
it.
don't do
no,
that.
Yeah, you
it's
can't.
like
Yeah, like,
down.
don't do
You gotta
that.
be sexy, man.
But-
You gotta like grab
It's
my
like
mouth.
you let it
Oh, you
drip
gotta kiss
down.
me,
It's
and you
it's
just gotta let
strategy
it.
with it.
Yes.
It's
Not to drip down into your mouth, child.
Oh my
I just
God.
can't
I don't
do
like
it.
that.
how
I
they
might
do
be
on the
scared and
ass, so
dodge
they,
that bitch.
when they, yeah, it's the same.
I don't like that.
It's
I might
nothing
have to
wrong with
dodge
it.
that motherfucker like.
I just fucked around and gagged when it dropped on my tongue.
Oh
Not
no,
that lightweight stuff.
I
I
don't
don't
like
know.
that.
I feel like
you
I'm
get,
in.
if
I'm
you're
a
kissing
texture
them,
person,
you
too.
get they saliva in your mouth anyway.
I think that's different though
I'm
from you
not
physically putting spit in the mouth though. Like me, you kissing and it kind of exchange. I don't mind the exchange of spit. I'm a texture person, so like a big like I don't like this
Yeah, I might
that
throw
just
up.
to come into my mouth. Like for you to just spit and I catch spit.
I can just see her face.
It's different from you kissing me and I'm like kind of your tongue touching my tongue. But like when you actually spitting in my mouth, like and drops of it, I'm opening my mouth to catch the
I
drop.
might
Like
throw up. I'm that.
I don't
bitch.
like
I'm
that.
throwing
I don't
up.
like that.
It's
don't like
just
that.
like it's certain shit that I just
would, though.
can't.
grow up.
Not
That's
grow
a
up.
fetish for some people. They want you to throw up
Mhm.
on them and shit.
I heard that shit
They
too.
want you to do what?
They want you to throw up
Grow
on their dick and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing
I
that.
know.
I
I
mean,
know
it
somebody
depends
like
on how
that.
the
Who's
grow up
paying
Fuck with
is.
somebody like that, like my nigga. That's like me being bulimic. No, I couldn't do it.
Now bulimic.
Yes, nigga. Oh my god.
Not that's why you believe
One
it.
dude. No, I used to talk to this one dude and he was like, yo, throw up on my dick. Like, just throw up. I'm like, no, nigga, like,
That went left real
I
bad.
spit on it. Like, I spit on it, you know what I'm saying? But you want me to throw up? My nigga, no, I'm going to feel like I'm bulimic if I'm just throwing up on your dick every time.
Not bulimic, Mo.
Yeah.
Not
There has
eating
to
this
be a
little child.
parameter or limit on that. That just can't be an every night
Yeah.
thing. Like that's an extreme. Like no.
Yeah, but that's a fetish. That is a fetish for
Wait,
some people.
I heard one. I heard one.
Every time, every night.
Farting in a dude's face. I listened to another podcast, Poor Minds, and she was saying that she had this dude that he liked to be like the girl to fart in his face. That's a different one right there.
That's kind of nasty.
I don't
That
even
is
have anything to say about
I don't
that.
want to
'cause
smell.
that's not-
I don't want to smell egg drop-ins when we about to have sex. I don't want to do that.
Not age.
Yeah, cause like, why would I want that?
Boy,
And no
yeah.
nigga better ever ask me, yo, let me fart in your face, bitch. What? Because I might just stab you, bitch.
She said, and she
Yeah,
said
that's
she
the wild-
tried.
How do you ask somebody
She
that?
said
Like,
she
how you
tried
say,
too.
I have this fetish. I just want you to fart.
Who has
Like,
to fart on cue like that? Who has to fart
That's
on
what
cue?
that's why I said.
Right.
She said she tried. She said she was just like trying to push it out.
That
But she
could be really bad.
Right.
He was like,
She
who
fucking
can fart
sure
on
inside
demand?
though. I ain't got time.
Trying to push it out. Like, nigga, who just has to fart randomly? Like, nigga, during
Right.
sex,
Right. That's what I'm like.
Trying to
will
suck the
fucking
fart
hold
up
that
doing
shit
sex.
in,
I'm not
right?
trying to like let it out. Hell no. Absolutely not.
Oh.
Look at Judy's
It be
face.
bad enough when I
That
be
is
queefing
funny.
and I be like, ooh, hold up.
Ooh, that's
Okay, that was a
yeah,
queef.
so about to
Like, oh my gosh.
Let's get into it. We got other things to get into. It's
Okay,
lit.
okay. This one, dog, that was yeah.
That was crazy. I'm gonna say my fetish is not really a fetish. It's not wild like that. Something about a man's hands, like I love to watch a man drive, grip the wheel, like just.
I like a man hands too.
Years. I love those, like just. I love like my husband's hands. I love it. It's just something about it. I don't know. I might be a little infatuated with that. That might be a little fetish for me. Yeah.
Okay, that's your fetish.
The comments is out of control today.
I'm telling you, hold up.
I
Okay.
I'm like, nigga, all you want to eat is all this gassy ass food. No, I'm
Boy
out.
want Taco Bell 3 times a day. I can't
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
sir. We not
You
playing these
can't
games.
do it.
Hey
Let me ask
Mo.
y'all.
I'm out. I am
Let
done
me
with
ask
fucking.
y'all this real quick. This was interesting. So men sexually desiring you isn't a compliment.
It's not for me.
I don't think it's a compliment.
No, I mean
it
I
could
don't-
be a
I don't-
compliment, but I don't take it as one.
I don't like
Yeah.
when a nigga, the first thing out his mouth has something to do with sex
Sexually.
or about my body. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's a
either.
big turn off for me.
Like I
It could
know I
be-
have big breasts. I get up in the fucking morning. I have to lay down with these big ass motherfuckers. These shits give me a backache, and I gotta hear you tell me I got big breasts. Like,
Duh, I carry this shit around.
I'm like, duh, exactly. Or
That's
they
how
be
you
like,
feel about
damn,
my
you got
butt.
some thick ass thighs. Like, really? Yeah, I know, my nigga. Because when I go shopping, I have a problem finding jeans, bitch. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
Mo.
come on. You
Hey,
know,
Mo, I think it could be a compliment. I don't think I would take it as a compliment, but I think him sexually desiring you may be that he's attracted to you, but I wouldn't take that as a compliment. That's not a compliment to me.
He could be
Yeah.
attracted to you, but you should do it in a different way.
Different way, yeah. I don't
come
really
up
like
to me
that.
talking about, oh, your ass is so fat, duh. Like
I
she
hate
said,
that.
I carry the shit
I
around
hate
every day.
that.
I know. Like, I'm supposed to say thank you to that.
I guess it could be a compliment if you in a relationship. Like it's a great compliment, but I think it depends on like, because I mean it could be because you want to be sexually desired by someone you're attracted to because it comes off as they find you attractive or they lust you, but if it's somebody random and we're not on that level, I don't like it.
I don't like it, and that is true. Like you have to also have that same connection with that same person. Like that's like like me for instance, like my social media. I hear it all the time. Like you're beautiful. You have you have pretty tattoos. You have beautiful eyes. You got big breasts. You got thick thighs. You know what I'm saying? I just like the way you carry yourself. Your confidence. And I'd be like, thank you. But then somebody else will say that same shit I'm attracted to, and I'd be like, thank you, honey.
But it's different if like we already like vibing and
like that's exactly
you know what I'm saying. You just like, ooh, I can't wait to do something to that some shit like that. But if you just walking up on me off bucks, like, yeah, your body.
So I guess to answer the question, yes, it can be a compliment. I think the thing to it is like, oh, who is it coming from? That whether or not it bothers me, but
and when they say it, yes. To me, it's when they say it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a compliment because when I look at it in the opposite way, if somebody is not sexually desiring you, that's kind of like they're not attracted to you. So I'm gonna say I would consider it a compliment.
Yeah.
Because I can be sexually attracted or desiring somebody, not even by looking at something they're doing. It could just be like, that's just my vibe with you. I like the way that you did respond to that or how you did X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, that's what I'm doing with you. So,
yeah.
But don't over sexualize it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, what?
You ain't got no eyebrows? I'm dead, Mo.
I can't. So to answer this question, I think we all in agreement. So it depends on how they look and who it is.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it depends on who it is, how they look or who they is.
I think so because if this is my man, I want him to definitely be sexually desired. Like I'm
but
sexually
somebody creeping on you, like, oh yeah, girl, them lips, them nipples poking through. It's like, hold up, like I'm not really in that with you, so you're doing too much. It's not appeasing at that point. Exactly. Okay, we already see what you want, Miss Butter.
Okay.
We gonna get you.
Okay, Butter.
Okay. All right, let's get into to something else. Can your man be friends with his ex? Can they
Depending on who that ex may be. I think it depends.
It depends.
I think it depends on the ex in the relationship. Like if his ex is like his child's mother, I think realistically the goal is for y'all to have a good relationship. I don't like the baby mama drama shit, so that wouldn't bother me. Like them having a good relationship, co-parenting or whatever like that. Now I do think it should be boundaries on like that friendship, but it wouldn't bother me that they were cool.
Right. Because if y'all are cool, me and her is gonna be cool. We're gonna be cool. I'm gonna make it to the point like me and that bitch is spending more time together. We is gonna be the best of friends. Because honestly, like I've seen it with my mother. Like I've seen all the baby daddies or all the you know what I'm saying, the boyfriends or somebody, like even if it was an ex that didn't even have kids. Like because they did have a relationship with the family at the time of their relationship and they didn't end up wrong and the family understands, and yes, if they're friends now, there is still some boundaries that have to be put in between, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and I would need to know about him immediately so that when I do come to a family function, it wouldn't be a surprise to me. So it's like, hey, there's a, you know, I got an ex, you know what I'm saying? They still intertwined with the family, you know what I mean? Like, we don't physically talk, but we'll talk if we're at each other, like at the cookouts or something. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, okay, but, you know, I've seen it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's
I
very
don't
much
have an issue with it as long as, like Trina said, it's just gonna be some boundaries. But I don't have an issue with it.
yeah.
I think we've kind of talked about this before. I think it's definitely boundaries, right? Like you can't be trying to like, oh, don't get that for his birthday. He like this. Like, hold up, bitch. Like you doing too much. Like, stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I get that y'all friends, and you probably do have a good idea of his character. If you're his friend, I would hope you would. But
Right.
stay in your lane. Don't get cussed out. So
Oh, that shit wasn't even,
Period.
if that shit would have happened and that shit would have gotten delivered and I didn't know about it, or he even called me and been like, oh yeah, yo, you know, such and such just dropped this off, throw it away.
Not throw it away.
Throw it away.
period. Throw that shit right away. Seriously.
Because why? Like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Oh, I just got him my outfit, or I got him a shirt. Why? What do you like?
I mean, I just feel like as a female, we do be having these intuitions and bitches be playing.
Mm-hmm.
So if I feel at any point that
At any point,
she gotta go.
Yeah. Because men be really slow in that area. I don't know if
They
I can't
do.
quite figure it out
They
if they
do.
be really playing slow or if they really be slow.
I honestly sometimes don't think they don't be really paying attention. They don't be catching on to shit.
They don't. Like I've been watching.
They don't.
I watch BMF, and you know, like the father that put himself in several situations. That's like,
or don't call him to chop
why would
shit
you
up,
even
my
be there
nigga.
doing that?
You ain't
Like,
got nothing to tell him.
Yeah.
And if you do got something
Right.
to tell him, he better. That with the first thing that needs to come out of that bitch mouth is, man, put me on speaker. I gotta tell the both of y'all this shit. That better come out of her mouth. He better be like, hey, yo, look, this gotta be told to us. Then I might be like, I mean, still, why is she calling you to tell you? You know, it gotta be something like tragic. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody possibly died. That's what it gotta be. If it's something like that, I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, somebody we grew up with, they passed. They got family funeral, whatever, da-da-da. Somebody
Bro,
that they
I
know.
don't care about that. You like I
Me
wouldn't
neither.
mind, like, hey, go ahead. You can talk to I mean let me tell you something. I'm not gonna I feel like you gotta give a person enough room to hang themselves. Go ahead. You
Yep.
want to act cool? It's gonna come out, but I'm gonna let you
It's
do
going
it.
to.
But yeah, by all means, you want to like chit chat.
No.
That's cool. I think it's healthy for a man to have
You in
female
trouble.
friends.
Yeah.
I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
Not too much though.
I would never say that my man couldn't have no female friends, because the type of person I am, I got male friends, and I'm not going to drop my male friends because
Right.
they are my friend. You know what I'm saying? I would never let
So
them
Raw
disrespect
then.
you.
Let me ask you then, babe, because you just said. So can your male friends call you and chop it up with you, or they gotta be like, oh yeah, put me on speaker so I can tell you and your nigga this too.
Same shit.
Fair enough.
I feel like it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Or if, like I said, if they got something like a funeral or something, it's like, yo, look, I really gotta tell you something going on. I'd be like, what's up? But if you just want to chop it up about something you seen at the mall or somebody just cut you off in traffic, put it on speaker. I need to hear this conversation. Or not
I'm
even
not
that.
putting my
As a
phone.
woman,
I'm not putting my phone on speaker. I was like, I'm not doing it. I just
Then
feel like
don't
that's
answer
just
that
too
phone.
much. Like, either you gonna trust me talking to this
I was about to
person,
say,
or
either
you not.
you
Like, I'm
won't.
not
Yeah.
all that. Like, nah. It's
Yeah.
one thing with my friend, like, hey,
No,
I
I
want to
don't
tell
trust
you
no
and your
bitch.
significant other something. Okay, put it on speaker. But if they just call, like, just to be calling, I don't feel like I have to put it on speaker, or they have to put it on speaker, or none of that.
Because I feel like it's a mutual respect with friends. Trina calling me and telling me like she got to talk to me about something. I'm not expecting her to be me to put her on speaker. She got something she need to talk to me about. Like there needs to be some separation.
You gotta talk to me. Like I said, if you gotta talk to me, you gotta talk to me. But if you just want to chop it up just to be like, yo, guess what I seen at the gas
I get
station,
what you're saying.
or get, you know, that's why I said it depends. Like if you just want to just chop it up about somebody cutting you off in traffic, you know what I mean, or you just seen something at the mall, like y'all don't even like text that. You could have texted. You
Ross
seen all that
said
shit
no
in the fucking
game.
text message.
Ross
So
said
I
you
think
could
at that
have
point,
text
I feel like then you at that point with the restrictions like that, I feel like they shouldn't even had an option to, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if you feel like
You could have
it
texted
got to be to the point of like that, you just might as well not even give them that option to have a friendship.
Ross said, "Fuck that shit." I ain't mad at you.
Fuck
10
that
toes
shit.
down, sis.
I ain't either. I ain't mad at her neither.
Fuck that shit. Listen,
Yeah,
I done been through the shit. Like I done been through the shit. I done tried, you know what I mean? Like, and I still give that man your little respect of having your female friends. I don't give a fuck. You can have your female friends, but there gotta be a boundary. Don't call you past 8:00.
Let me ask
My
y'all.
best friend had a girlfriend like that. Like she was like, y'all don't need to talk on the phone past this time and that time. And I don't know. I just thought that shit was weird. Cause it was weird to me, I guess, cause me and that particular person didn't really talk on the phone like that anyway. So it was just like the extra boundaries was just like, okay.
Yeah.
It depends.
Sometimes when you get in a relationship though, and you get serious, some things you do have to break off, and some things you do.
I agree.
So
Yeah,
that's why
I
I'm
agree
saying.
with that.
Let me ask y'all this: everybody, I'm sure on here has either kids or a child, a girl specifically that's in their life, maybe in school or something like that. Somebody younger or underage is what I'm getting at here. So. In saying that, should pregnant underage girls be separated in school from peers?
No,
No, I don't think so.
that's still her social life. Why? Because at the end
I
of
don't
the
think
day,
so.
even like my child is gonna make the decision that she's gonna make. If she chooses, I'm not gonna say it's a mistake, but if she chooses to take that route and you want to be fast, you are gonna learn. You know, you are going to learn, but you're not going to drop out of school. We're gonna continue to go to school. We're gonna get that fucking diploma. We're gonna get that shit.
Totally agree.
You know what I'm saying? But no, you do not need to separate that person, because then what if there's no other young mother in that classroom? Then now my child has to be separated and singled out to be privately teached or tutored, you know what I'm saying, or taught, when she can clearly read, clearly write, and raise her fucking hand if she needs to. If she needs to leave or she got a certain doctor's appointment, she know to set. We will talk to the doctor, set certain appointments to know that the school, okay, listen, we can do Monday morning appointments only. We're not taking off, you know what I'm saying, unless she's going into labor. But at the end of the day, after you done, they got Zoom, you know what I'm saying? They got Google Meet. They got every fucking thing. So even when she home, she can still tune into fucking class or something.
I just
really
think it's crazy because I was watching this movie, like it's an old ass movie, but I was watching this movie and basically like if you got pregnant in this particular high school, you had to like not have classes with your friends and shit no more. You had to like they made you do an accelerated program or like and I just thought that was wild. Like I was just like, what? What if I don't want to do that? Like, what if I have the support system for me to finish high school and everything?
Yeah.
I like Buttercup because it's definitely a teachable experience. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was pregnant girls in high school and even middle school, and it was very like, I don't want that for me.
Exactly.
It was giving girl what you doing? Like
you fighting with your baby father in the hallway, like,
and it just didn't look, you know.
Like,
but they're taking. But they're looking at it from a different standpoint, right? Should that at least be an option? What if she is uncomfortable in that environment and she feels judged by her classmates, thus causing her not to be able to focus, thus causing her to drop out, thus blah, blah, blah. We lead down a bad road. So do you think they should at least have that option?
I'm about to say, I think it should be a good option.
I don't think it should be mandatory.
A requirement,
yeah.
I'm here for the optional.
Cause honestly, her peers fucking too. They just didn't get caught up. Like, you know, it's just like they try to be like, oh, well, she's bad because she's fucking. My daughter would never. Man, your daughter probably the main one. Like,
I'm dead, bro.
Let me tell y'all, I
want to understand that we're older. Like, we're older now. Like, you know, I know majority of us were in our 30s or about to be in our 30s. So, wait, everybody worry about like what, 25 and older?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we was in our 15s and 16s, that was different. You know what I'm saying? We had those young boys that was quick to run in the street, quick to get some pussy. We didn't know any better. We was fast. Yeah, these little girls are fast. But because of the age that they're at now, some of these kids, they have their father. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? They have somebody to go to. Their father's in their life. So nowadays, like a little girl, I'm not saying it's okay. So don't take it that way. But nowadays, these little girls getting pregnant, they growing up to have that high school sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? They graduating with their boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Happy, walking through the hallways. Their boyfriend making sure they get to class. You know what I'm saying? Making sure they don't have those problems. So it's like it is different nowadays.
Interesting.
That is very interesting because I do see a lot of like young 21, 19-year-old girls having babies, but they live on their own with their baby daddy. Like they got jobs. You know what I'm saying? So like
because their parent is our age. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Their parent is like in their mid-30s. You know what I'm saying? Or these young, not even just 21, like you said, 18, 19, 17, 16-year-olds is still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the world is the way it is now. But these young kids now, we, like our age, our generation is their parents. So they're learning. The fathers are now in their life. They might not be with their mother, but they are in their life. And their mother might have a boyfriend that is with them in their life. So they're actually starting to see that nowadays. These young boys now are actually starting to get it in their fucking head to like, yo, I gotta be there for my child. Or if their father wasn't in their life because their father is our generation, they're like, I don't want that.
They breaking generational curses, and I love it.
Shout out to the young black men, to the young men in general, not just the black men. This ain't only, but like shout out to that because I don't think we highlight that enough. That there is definitely some growth in the community, and some generational curses are being broken, for sure. That kind of does lead me into another question that was provided here. Dang, where'd it go? The question basically was, at what point in time, here it is it appropriate for you and your partner to live together?
You talk about like in time or like age?
Right. I was just about to say. Because I mean,
well, just time in your relationship, I think.
Yeah, time in your relationship. I think
okay, time in the relationship. Okay.
Because of course, if you young as fuck, I'm pretty sure you probably don't have your own place. Like if you like 16, 17,
But
you
even
living with your
living
parents.
with
Just getting money. These young niggas, these
I'm about to
No,
say
they
you
are.
got people living with their mates young,
They are.
girls are getting these
depending on the
jobs.
circumstances.
You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on the circumstances, these young girls are getting these jobs and shit. Like, or
social
they're
media.
working for themselves to. I was just about to say, or they're working for themselves to either provide an income. Because if you can, because nowadays even getting paid from social media, you got to file that 1099 on your fucking taxes. And I was just about to say 2 years or after you're married. I was going to say that.
Wait. Bo,
You
did
think
you
so?
mean to put an or there? Because 2 years.
I'm about to say, could say 2 years after you're married
Or
is what he
2
said.
years, or
I
you're
was-
married.
I was
Okay,
saying 2 years or.
After marriage.
So
After
after
marrying.
you're married,
No, hold on. That's somebody different though. That's
Yeah,
Bo.
Bo said 2 years after marrying the person. So he said on his what he said. So he said after you marry them 2 years after marriage. Why?
why 2 years?
Why the hell
I
y'all
don't
married
like
for
that
2 years
because
and not
I
be
don't like
together?
that shit either. Because this my thing. You really don't know somebody until you live
Until you
with
live
them.
with them, yes.
So
And
it's
I
like,
say 2 years.
What's going on? We need to know how we
and then
can
what the after you
cohabitate
marry them
together.
and be like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. I think you should
I
at
say
least
that
move
too.
in with them. I'm gonna
No,
say
I think overnight, week,
I'm gonna say maybe
maybe a
like
month or
2
two.
years after y'all start dating.
You said 2 years after dating, you think is appropriate?
Yeah, after dating, I think it could be appropriate, depending on situations, whatever. But I feel like that could be
Motherfuckers
appropriate.
is getting married
Then y'all
6
should be
months
talking
into
about
their
marriage.
relationship.
I'm about to say I could say
That is so
a
true.
year
say
wouldn't be
2.
bad.
A year,
say 2.
wouldn't
Yeah,
be bad either.
a year wouldn't be bad. I mean, especially at our age. You talk about us being 30 years old. You
still
well
say
established, you're dating. At this point, you're probably over each other's house very often,
All the
probably
time.
all the time. So what would really change the situation but you just being together in the same household? Because I'm pretty sure you always with each other. At this point, if you're serious and you serious about being with each other, you're going to be with each other all the time. So
I mean, I still think 2 years because within that 1 year, it's like once we get to that, after that 1 year, that's y'all puppy love, my nigga. Like that's puppy love. We spending the night, we hanging out, we might be taking trips. You know what I'm saying? Now,
why not enjoy your puppy love in the same space? I don't think nothing wrong with that neither.
I hate the puppy love phase era, like whole,
that
like,
could be forever.
because I feel
It can
very
be.
much like me and my husband are still in our what people say
Yep.
honeymoon stage.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, and I tell everybody, and he does too. The moment that we stopped at, the moment we going back up and
Yep.
reevaluate, because
Yep.
I don't know.
You don't ever want to
I'm
lose
not
that.
gonna say,
I don't think
like,
that should ever
puppy
be
love
lost.
stage, but I feel
But I
like
still think
shit. I feel like for you to be like married to somebody, y'all have to go through some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? See what each other about. You
Yep.
know,
Mhm.
see how
You
they
gotta know if you can
handle situations that you
coexist
might have to
together.
occur in your relationship.
Exactly. I need to see you in all 4 seasons. I need to see how you react in
And I'll
every
stay the night for about
way.
a month in all 4 seasons.
I'm dead.
And then after that, maybe 12 months, you know what I'm saying? We can start, taking our trips and seeing, because you, like you said, you want to see him in all 4 seasons. I want to see him in all 4 seasons. And
How actually do you get during winter, my guy? I need to know.
Right. I need
Is
all
the
4
toiletry
seasons,
bills
all
going up during
emotions,
winter
all
fucking with
moods,
you?
all
Like,
emotions. I need to see what it gives.
you know, it's so funny because I seen this video on social media and it was this girl and she was like, what is he fucking showering with? So she like labeled everything in the shower, like the actual soap bar, the body wash, and like, so he had claimed to have just got out the shower, right?
I've seen that shit.
And she had it like, she's like, what the fuck did you
Nothing's
shower
wet.
with?
Right.
And he's like, water. That was wet or whatever. He was like, I
Girl,
showered
he
with
didn't
water.
use
She was
shit.
like, but you need
Nothing.
soap. Like,
It wasn't
wash
wet.
your
Water.
It
ass.
wasn't wet.
What
Just-
the hell? He washed with just water?
Yes, boy, the soap was still where she
Hell
marked
no.
it. Every girl,
Everything was
Hell
still
no.
exactly where she marked it.
yes.
He
So
ain't
y'all
use
know what I'm
shit.
talking about. Y'all seen that
Fucking
video?
bath. He didn't take a
Crazy.
shower.
That's
He
nasty as
literally
shit.
got in the
You
water
got
and
me
rinsed
fucked up.
off and got out.
Damn, she was disrespectful as hell. You ain't noticed that till y'all shocked up?
I was thinking that in my head.
Because my nigga, I need to take a shower with you. A
I'm
couple of
dead.
times.
Not a shower with
We
you.
got sometimes we
Yeah,
gotta
because we
start
gotta
in
see
the
what the fuck
shower.
is going
We
on.
gotta
Like, what
see
are you
what the
not
fuck is
doing?
going on. I gotta see how
And
you
you
can.
know what, Ray? I really would like to know, like, did she like smell him or like
But what triggered it, right? To make her
what
do that?
triggered her to do that?
She had to
Like,
smell that ass. She had to smell that ass.
I
Because if
think
she
she
labeling the
that's the first
soaps
thing
and
that
shit to
like,
see if
so
it was
you
I
don't
you,
think
wash
it
your
was
ass
she
something
or
that
knew.
she picked up
She
or started
knew.
noticing, like either when like I'm supposed to get in the shower after him, or he'll just tell me, because it could have been a trigger. Like a couple of times he'd be like, "What you doing?" Or she'd be like, "What you doing?" "Oh, nothing. I just got out the shower." And then she'll get ready. "Oh, I'm about to get in the shower," and realize like the soap's still wet. But then probably like, "Oh, he probably washed with body wash." But then realize like when she's going to the store, like, damn, I ain't had to buy no body wash in a minute.
She
right,
smelled
it's
that
three of
ass.
us using this shit. Why the
She
fuck?
smelled that ass. There's
You know
no
what I'm
way
saying?
she
Like
ain't
she
smelled that
probably
ass.
start. But ain't
That's
no way,
funk.
ain't no fucking way you ain't smell that ass, because my nigga,
It's no way.
I know he had to piss.
And
I know
niggas
he
sweat
sweated.
different,
After
Mo.
y'all fucked,
Niggas got
like,
hair
Their
by
dick
their
sweat is
thighs, bold. They
ooh
have hair and their
pew
hair grow
pew pew
different.
pew. It's
Nasty.
giving pew. It's giving
Yeah.
pew with your stinky ass. That is
yo, but let me
nasty.
tell you something. Let me tell you, but you know it's gonna be funny though.
Ooh.
And I swear to God, and I'm sorry, like I love this little nigga. He's like a little brother to me, right?
I'm dead.
He is. But as a young man in the streets, I've literally seen this nigga take like wipes and wipe himself up real quick, change his clothes, and be back in the street.
Pew pew
You know what I'm
pew.
saying?
I
Like
And
believe
then he wants
that.
somebody to
it's
suck
be
that ping
like
ping
once,
up. That's nasty.
maybe like once or
Girl,
twice,
that's why
maybe
Pew
bitches
like
PHs be
once
thrown
or
pew
away
twice
because
a
niggas
month,
is
pew
fucking
pew
he
weird.
might
pew.
jump in the shower. You know what I'm saying? He might jump in the shower, but him ripping and running the streets, not really having a place to stay. And the only time
Oh,
he took a
that's
shower
why he had nowhere to
was when
swim.
he was because he was at
Okay,
my
that's
like
probably why he
my
didn't
house.
Okay, but no
have
shade,
nothing
no
But he
stable.
shade,
had
no
places.
shade. But when he's at your house, that's when he should be showering. That's when you don't gotta do this, bro. Go ahead, hit that hot water
Yeah,
up.
yeah, hit that shit up.
No shade.
What you mean? I
Right.
always had a towel and
Right.
everything
Yeah.
ready. But see,
Let
I
me
appreciate
wash your
like
shit up. Go ahead,
he
get in
had
there.
somewhere to go. Let me not say it like that, because
Okay.
he was at people's houses. But like I said, he was in the street. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was a street boy. You know what I'm saying? He was out there bagging and shit. So he was always running, but like he would be fucking with this bitch or he'd be fucking with this bitch. But it's like
And they was not letting him shower in the house.
some of them
Girl, he
not
probably
because
wasn't
when
even
they was
telling them
young.
that he like.
But like you
Girl,
smell that shit. Like you smell, you
Listen, some
smell.
females don't even smell
That's
themselves. So
no, they smell that shit. They don't care. You smell that funky
But a
poop.
nigga running the
You
streets
smell that
and
shit.
get
That shit.
money and come and
they
go,
Woo!
and it's
oblivious
like,
to it.
but it's like
Woo!
I seen him like rip and run. Like he'll
Yeah.
come over, drop some stuff off, and like I'll be right back, sis. And he'll take like some wipes and shit, wipe up or take a little towel real quick and run, but it'll be like wet, just water. And
Damn,
he'll
that's
run out the
crazy.
fucking door.
That's
Like
really
towel
unfortunate.
and
That's
all. He
crazy.
took the fucking
I don't
shit.
never understand how people don't smell themselves though, because I
You
ain't
can
gonna
smell.
lie, I've
They
been
just
walking
be
like,
ignoring that shit
what that
because you
mean?
can
Like,
smell.
like, you know, so I
You
don't
can
know why
I'm
people
smell.
home
don't
from
Oh
know
my
work,
they
my
smell that
nigga.
god,
shit.
I am going home from
something is
work.
wrong with you.
I don't
No,
understand it. Like, how
there's
do you
no
not
way.
smell
Nigga, let me tell you something.
I'm a
any
There's
little
no
agree.
way
fucking
you should
smell?
be.
And I'm
There's
like,
no way you should be getting
Nigga,
up in
I'm
ass
flexible
air. It's in
to
the
be
air.
like,
Like that's fucking
like
nasty. Like you get up and in this ass air in the air. Like why do I smell
okay?
ass and balls when you stand up? Like that's
yeah,
cute.
Right.
that's
That's
a
funky.
problem.
And then girls, you know, you can just literally bend over and smell cool. Like you, you
You
can
know
You
you
can,
ready
like
smell.
for
you
somebody
said,
You
that
else
can
to.
fucking wind
smell.
when you
It's that
stand up,
wind,
or
poo.
and you can smell that shit.
Cute,
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
cute.
Yo,
That shit
I
ridiculous.
was
Like
one
it's
bitch.
ridiculous for
That
you
shit
to
I
even
giving
went
want to
on
tell
a
me
cute.
that
No
you
trip.
man,
don't smell it. It's no
no
way.
man,
Yeah.
no
And
It
if
man.
you
was some
don't
bitches
smell
that
it,
was
then maybe
like
we
that
need to make
too.
you a doctor's appointment so we can figure
Yes,
out what's
because
wrong with
something ain't
your
right. Because
nose.
something ain't
Because
wrong.
what?
Something ain't right.
Girl,
That
people
should
charge
be.
for that. I learned that a long
Mm-hmm.
time ago.
That shit nasty, pew.
Yeah,
Lord.
I learned that. I took a trip with
Look
the
at
nasty
Um,
bitch.
I mean, I
I
didn't have
found out
much
the bitch
time.
was
girl,
nasty
it's
on the
crazy
trip.
Shit.
that we have these type of
But I
conversations,
would
but
take
it's
3
real. Like motherfuckers
showers.
really don't.
5 showers. Like I will take showers all day. Like all day today. Let me tell you something. I was off today. You know how many showers I took today? Like 4. After every blunt that I smoked, I was like, I just had like I worked out this morning, took a shower. I sat here after my orientation. I was sitting in a little hoodie and I was sweating. I took a shower. And actually, I took 3 today. I took 3 today because I just took another shower after I was dancing around the house. I was like, I'm about to come on here.
Not like she wasn't sitting in fish market.
That's terrible.
Wait, what?
That's giving BB. That's giving BB real bad.
That's giving.
That's
She might
BB.
have something. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's
That's BB.
the vagina does not
Bacterial
carry
vaginosis.
unless there is some type of
Is something wrong?
Unless something
Well,
is
as a
wrong.
woman, you know something wrong by your vagina.
Yes,
Nobody
immediately.
say, bro, immediately.
That's if you know your body, but that's what I be saying about people knowing their body.
That's
People don't
fake.
be knowing what the fuck is going on, and that shit is scary to me.
not at your big age.
Yeah, not at the big age.
Yes, it's
yeah.
it's ridiculous.
We gotta move on, y'all.
Let's get into it.
So let me ask y'all this. When men tell us things they find unattractive, why aren't we as receptive? Giving an example, right? So sometimes, like I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm gonna throw myself out there. I've been told by a man that I curse too much, right? They're like, hey, that's unattractive. And
Unattractive.
I was aggravated. I was like, fuck you, right? I'm like, but like at this point in my life, I kind of appreciated that feedback, right? Even though I wasn't ready for it at that time, and I still curse like a sailor most of the time. It was some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fact that he even like communicated that to me, I thought was admirable at this point in life, right? So as women, when we do get that feedback, whether we like it or not, why do y'all think that frustrates us so much? Like, are we just sensitive like that, or
I think it might be defense. I think
it's a defense thing. It's more so like, bitch, what you mean? Like, you know,
like you knew I was like this, so why even act like I should change now? You know, you knew exactly who I was and how I was. Like, yes, like don't say you know, it's on how they deliver it. So if you deliver it a certain way, because you could come to me like my ex, he a cop, and he knew exactly the type of person I was. He knew I was a smoker. He knew I cussed. He knew I talked shit. He knew I was a streamer. Like that's like but I know how to turn it on and off. If I go out somewhere and we're with the girls, that I'm a completely different person. Like I won't even know a cuss word. I will be as proper as I need to be. Like, how you doing? You know?
Yeah, I feel like I got a good little switch.
You know, I have a good switch. I know because when I'm at work, I got to switch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless it gets to that point where I know that I need to get out of character. You know, it's an acting job. Like, everybody is an actor. Because when you're home and you're at work, you're putting on a different attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we have to do. But it's all on how they deliver it. If you come to me and be like, man, you cuss too much, bitch. You gonna make me want to cuss. Like,
first thing I about me, bitch.
I'm gonna get disrespected because I feel like you disrespected me. Like, and then if I don't know you and you come and you say that, be like, man, I heard you for about 5 minutes. You just said every cuss word in the book. I don't give a fuck. Well, how many motherfucking cuss words do you want me to say, bitch? Like, get the fuck out my face.
I don't mind somebody critiquing me because at the end of the day, I could either take it or leave it. You said it could have been what?
You could have been telling me a story, and in the middle of your story, or they're like,
timing is definitely super important.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said it's the delivery. That's why I said it's all on how you deliver it. You know, because if you're my man and you like, yeah, you got, I think you need to tune down on.
Bro, if you gonna say it, just say it.
I do believe. I don't mind feedback, but I do think it is also a delivery too. Like sometimes when you say shit, you do got, especially depending on who the person is. Sometimes nothing wrong with you handling me with a little bit of sugar. Especially if I love you, I will too. If it's something that I don't like, I ain't just gonna be like, you know, like I might sugar that shit up a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To kind of spare you your feelings. I wouldn't just be wild and shit with it, but nothing wrong with a little
But just
feedback. But
general feedback, it's okay.
yeah, nothing wrong with nothing wrong with a
General
little
feedback is fine.
Yeah, I don't think nothing
And like
wrong
I
with
said, the delivery and when the fuck you deliver it.
What's the delivery?
Yeah.
So if a man don't know you, like, well, let's say it's a coworker, somebody you see, maybe an associate, right? And they say, "Hey, that outfit, I seen you come in here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday looking bomb, but Friday you missed. What happened?"
I honestly wouldn't even be offended. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, "Oh, not going my outfit though." Like that wouldn't bother me.
I'd be like, "Look, we all
I
here
was
on
like,
Monday,
fuck
okay?"
Yeah, I wouldn't even get aggressive off that shit. Thank you for the compliment, because Monday through Thursday I slayed, but the bitch had an off day. Okay.
On Friday I was looking
Friday is my Sunday here. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Shout out to my cousin Cherie.
Shout out to the cousin.
Hey, okay, so it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. We can take a little feedback.
It's not that bad. I just feel like
it's not that bad.
Us as females, we become very defensive sometimes. Like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just actually listening.
Now, if you got some real friends, they gonna tell you what it is. They'll tell you.
Like,
yeah.
So no.
And they honestly, if you got some real friends, they might be a little bit more blunt than a nigga, to be honest.
Your dude might be, yeah.
Your friend will tell you, like, bitch, you
did not eat it up.
You did not. What's going on, fool?
Immediately,
go back in the house.
Right. What's going on? What you going through? What's going on?
We need to have a conversation.
That be me. Like, I might slay Monday through Thursday, or shit, Monday through Wednesday, Thursday. I might look like, man, fuck you.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Monday through Friday, I'm dry as shit. You might catch me pop out Saturday, Sunday, but Monday through Friday, bitch, I throw a little leg in the clock.
All my days are dry.
I
don't do shit no more.
Work from home.
I just wanted to try this.
Yeah, all my days dry now. Me and Rizzy had our fun.
Right.
Our days is bored as fuck now.
Can we talk about them dingy ass them socks that we can see? Can we talk about that, fellas? When them socks dingy.
Can we talk about
all them saggy ass drawers you can see through the top of his pants?
Shit, do whatever. Can we talk about that? Like, it's a lot of shit that y'all don't want us to say to y'all, or we being mean if we say it to y'all, but.
Or can we tell you how you acting a little sassy without you getting even a little bit more sassy?
Right.
Like, what's going on?
At this point. This gonna be our last question, y'all, because we coming up on an hour. But I thought this was interesting. So let me post it. Why are Black people the only ones expected to care for our parents? Other cultures set up their kids.
I swear I was just thinking about this. I literally just think about this today as I was driving. Like the difference with the Black community. Because I was watching a TV show, right, called Love and Marriage, right? And Quicksilver's wife was waking up the 14-year-old son to go to school. So he felt some type of way about that, because he was like, he's 14 years old. Like, let him grow the fuck up. Like, why you gotta wake him up? That's coddling him. And she's like, he's 14. Like, how is that me coddling him? At the end of the day, I'm still a parent. He's still a child. It's gonna be some days where he just might need some assistance with getting up. And I feel like in the Black community, it's like they want us to grow up so fast, so quick. And I feel like in other communities, they kind of set their kids up for success when it comes to like them actually being kids. I feel like in the Black community, you got to move at 18. You got to have your shit together. As soon as you can get a job, you got to get a job. And then you like, it's like all of this pressure, just like in Black people.
Because
it's just
that's
like
what our parents was taught.
Yeah.
Before
And
that, you get so like it's just like,
and that shit
they
just
don't know no other way, because that's all that they fucking know.
and it's
my brother
unfortunate.
is 15,
so unfortunate.
and sometimes my brother is 15, and my mother sometimes still wake him up. If she's,
I don't think nothing wrong
with that. There's nothing wrong with that, because like you said, like, he is a child. If they're in my house, okay, like when they get to high school, listen, I'm gonna probably already be up, because I need you to be out of my house. But we gonna see, because when you get to high school, you still need to be responsible. You might be running a little late because now that timing is different. But in the beginning, I still get you. Now, when you get to 10th grade, it's like, all right, you got a routine. You know what's up. You know what time you got to be there. You get to 11, you already know. I'm not getting up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better not wake me up to take you to school. You better get there, and you better not be late. Senior year, don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me. You better be up.
I feel like you should give your child responsibility for sure.
Yeah, I think responsibility 100%.
But certain shit, I mean, as an adult, I wish somebody had woke me up because I was.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things I feel like as a kid you still need guidance on for real. I feel like that shouldn't stop at a certain age. I feel like you as a parent, you are to guide.
Like, all right, you gotta know. Don't call me. Get up.
Y'all no shade. No shade. I'll be the parent to drop them off at school at 11. I ain't even gonna hold you if it works with my school schedule. I mean my work schedule. I still drive my child to school and to be honest, I'll be that parent that pick your friends up and drop y'all off to where y'all need to be if it works with my schedule. But I feel like when it comes to the Black community, it's just like I'm like even like with Spanish people, they live in a house together. 10 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine? Like, not saying that that's like my goal, but can you just imagine if Black people use that strategy, how much money that can be saved?
Oh yeah.
And so much. If we use so much of that strategy, a lot of kids or Black kids would be so successful. Like I met this little girl when I do directing, and she's a white girl. She go to college. She was working. Her parents gave her a debit card. She still got her allowance, but that money she was working for was going towards her college fund, money she needed when she was away, and savings. Like. You don't really hit, you know what I'm saying? Black communities, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, you paying bills at 16. I know for me, I started paying when I started working. I started taking care of like my responsibilities.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like if my family like worked in a different way, like they always talk about working in a different way. Like they always talk about like everybody getting one house and you stand there until you get yourself together, and then we help this person. Like they've always talked about that, but it never really went there because I feel like that's just not what they used to. Everybody feel like I have to do this shit on my own. I don't need to ask nobody for help. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like that.
That's why Hispanic people do it.
Yeah,
that's why it's like 9 people in one fucking house.
Right.
And everybody got
they get it done.
They get it done.
Because they can get it done. Like me personally, I just feel like with our culture, that's what we want. Like we want that, like with somebody to be able to like do that. So it's like me, I can't rent out my house to nobody. If you want to get on your feet, come stay with me. I'm gonna help you want to get the fuck on your feet because I am not the person you want to live with. I like my own space. You know what I'm saying? I am not the person you want to live with. So if you like, fuck, I need to get on my feet, yo, but I don't know how to do it, come stay with me.
I think it's a lot of pride and shit.
You gonna be on your fucking
feet. Raw, I gotta challenge you a little bit. I feel like that's part of the problem, right? That's part of the problem, right? Like you telling me I'm welcome here, but yet you also following it up with basically I'm gonna make you so uncomfortable. You ain't gonna want to stay here. Like I'm
not gonna make you uncomfortable, but I am gonna motivate you to go. I'm gonna motivate you to go. I'm gonna help you. I'm not gonna make you feel like you're gonna have a room. You're gonna have your room. You're gonna have your place. You're gonna have a key. You know, you're gonna have your shit. But I'm going to motivate you because if I get up and I got to go to work every morning, let's go. I hope you getting them applications. Come on. Or listen, I found a couple applications. Did you call somebody? Did you do this? Or listen, I know somebody that said that they hiring. I'm going to motivate you. I'm not going to do you dirty unless you do me dirty. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to help you.
Be easy peasy, right? But
yeah, but I'm going to help you.
You should definitely set your boundaries and stuff. But if you really willing to help somebody, you should help them. It's annoying to be in the house with somebody and feel like they don't want
to already feel it. Because I'm pretty sure naturally you wanna.
People don't feel
it. Already makes me feel like, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just struggle because I had some peace when I was by myself. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you gonna want to. Like you know how many people I can say that is now that I know for a fact that is really doing good. You got kids, your kids is my kids. I cook. You ain't gotta worry about that. Look, we both putting in for these groceries. If you can't, I'ma still make sure you eat. You gonna still eat regardless because I'm always my house. My door is always open, whether you stay with me or not. I'm never gonna treat you different. But if you trying to get on your feet, oh, I'm gonna make you want to get on your feet. I'm gonna make you want to get on your feet. You're gonna be like, yo, yeah.
So you'll be more of
You
like a
know what?
motivation to them instead
I'll
of
be more
like.
of a motivation. I'm gonna be more of a motivation to
I
you
feel that.
Yeah.
because my door will always be open.
Yeah, like if
No
you
Yeah,
in
that's how I feel
school or
too.
you
I
like
feel that
working,
too.
save your money. I completely agree with that.
I agree with that too.
I need that deposit first, okay? This ain't Holiday Inn. They not gonna let you stay for free. Neither am I.
Yeah, I understood that too.
A
Like,
lot of parents say it's to teach responsibility, but I don't think so.
yeah,
Because you can teach me responsibility in other ways other than telling me that I have to pay bills when I'm trying to save money to pay my own bills. Like,
yeah. I know. For me, if I'm in a place
help with
financially
something.
able, like that's definitely a
right.
goal for self. Like, I know I have a child, and
Mm-hmm.
at some point, I do want to create some type of generational wealth, right? So, in order for me to set you up in life, it's going to be some sacrifices I'm gonna have to take as a parent. Now, if I'm financially set, I'm willing to, to do that
Right.
for my child. Why not? Why not set you up for success?
But
Oh,
I
your
think that's what you
child?
said,
Oh no,
Trina.
my
A lot
child
of
good.
parents in the Black community don't be financially set. So, like,
Mhm.
any extra help is
Is
usually
needed,
needed.
and that's
Yeah.
usually how it is. Most of the time, Black community, you're usually assisting them,
Right.
to be able to survive.
See, me as far as helping is you gonna get your money, but my yard better be done. I better not see that trash in my backyard. Every 2 days they come during the week. Make sure the toilet get clean or something. Just make sure that you can still help without also putting money in. As far as the giving adulthood back. Yeah, like you
The
gotta just
It's
comments
called
crazy. I'm
enabling.
trying to get
mow the
ready.
Yeah, the
lawn.
comments is fucking out of control.
They going too fast.
I was trying to post everybody. So, I mean, in conclusion, because we at an hour, it's time for us to wrap this up like a magnum. We in the Black community, I feel like need more of this, right? Like, we need to hold the parents accountable too. Like, but I will say this too, right? Out of all of us that are in this window, I know for a fact that all of us have good relationships with our parents. Rod, I heard you talk about
Yes.
your mother, Judy. Trina,
My
I know
mama
y'all
right here.
personally.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
this, like my mother and me, like
She
this.
just called me doing the podcast. I had to
Mhm.
ignore
So
her.
it's like those are the,
Nah,
and at
it's
the end of the day, all of us could still be in a household. I'm
Yep.
Yeah,
perfectly
for
fine
sure.
where I'm at, and I have my own space. She got her own space. Like, it's not a problem. And sometimes I feel like I get judged for that, and respectfully, fuck you.
Yes.
Because
I'm
my
about to
mother
say people
and me
do judge about
have a
that. I hate
relationship
that.
that you can't fuck with, and I'm sorry you
Yep.
don't have that with your mother, and I'm sorry that you missing that. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Even with my sister, it's just different. I understand my family is just different, and I'm thankful to God for that. But honestly, we all have that, so it's still a blessing. So even though we kind of saying it's missing from the community, it's not. Because Trina, you could go live with Mama Lisa.
I can go back
You
anytime if I
could,
wanted to.
and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can go back anytime I want to, but everybody's parents is not like that though.
Mhm.
Nah, me and my mother
It's a lot
close,
of people
man.
who don't have that close knit family
Mhm.
like I have. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. Like as I grew older, I realized
I
everybody's
lost
family
friends
not
because
like
of it.
mine.
Yep.
I
I say that all the
literally
time. I'm
lost
blessed
friends.
for the
Family what they
family I have.
doing.
Yeah.
Like I literally lost friends for that shit. For me, how close me and my mother is, and the support me and my like that I have from my mother because of my daughter. Like I literally like friends. Like they be like they really can't take it because they don't have that support with their mother. They don't have that relationship.
Wow.
Like they can come over here and I'm not home, and they can smoke with my mother.
That's how it is
Like
my parents.
like they be like, oh yeah, Raw here. No, she at work. All right, ma, I'ma roll up. You want to smoke?
Mhm.
Like I'm trying to smoke with you. So I don't care. I just wanted to smoke. She ain't here. Fuck it. So yeah, me and my mother, we like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit, we got
And I used to
yeah.
always think it was so weird when like people be like, "Oh no, I didn't talk to my mom today." Or, I think it really didn't hit me like how much I really am family oriented until I moved away from my family. It was like, damn, I'm missing. We got a family chat. Nobody's on it because they all together. I'm the only one on there looking like,
Yep.
what y'all doing?
Doing,
Like, so
Aw.
it's just I feel bad for people who don't
So
have
wait, where
that
are you at
family,
now?
but
Where are
I
you
don't know.
now?
Her connection, huh?
Where are you now?
I live in Tennessee.
Okay, and where are you from?
My damn laptop died.
I'm from DC, from home. Where y'all live?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, I'm not from here, so I'm originally from Boston. I just been
Okay.
living out here.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm away from my family, but I don't really care about them. The only person I care about is sitting right here in my living room.
Girl, I
Because
cried. I
I'm
was so
family
sad
oriented,
when I left
but
my
I want
family.
to
Like,
build my own family because I'm not that close with my family.
yeah, I was sad as shit. I think it's because really it was like around the holiday season. Thanksgiving was coming. Christmas was coming. Like, it was just like, I'm not with y'all. Like, that was my first year ever not being with my family. So it was kind of weird. It was sad.
But what I can say about
Ladies,
DC is y'all is close when it comes to family.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
you could. We was
DMV
raised
is a family. Smacking each other and all.
Period. Shout out to the DMV.
We gotta wrap this up, y'all. We gotta get out of here. It's been lit. It's been lit.
Yes,
Thank
it
y'all
has.
so
This is a
much.
great show.
This was one of my favorites. I feel like I said that like 2 shows ago and then a show before that. And like, I don't know. I just keep having favorites. So share, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We out, ladies.
Thank you.